Today on WordFast, you will discover what soul winning truly means and why we have been called to actively engage in soul winning. God bless you.
Let's define this very simply. Soul winning means that we go out of our comfort. We go out of our comfort to reach someone who needs Christ. In other words, it may not be convenient. It may not be comfortable. But that man needs Christ. Every sinner needs Christ. Everyone who's not born again needs Christ. And so when it means that we go out of our comfort, it is labor. It's not something that happens out of our convenience. We go out of our comfort. We make a decision to reach out to someone who needs Christ. There must be a move to this. People who make no effort have never effected a change. If you would do something that changes another man's life and do it consistently, everything about you will be taken care of. It is God's principle. There's a law at work in nature that pays you back for what you put in. And so soul winning is hard work. Soul winning is something that we've got to do. We've got to reach out to somebody else who needs Christ and make Christ available to them. See, Christ is in me now. Christ is at home in my heart now. Christ is at home in my house. He lives in my house. He lives in me now. He's set up his headquarters in my life, in my heart. Where I go, Christ goes. But the sinner can never see Christ until I go to him. The unconverted will never find Christ until I go to him. I must have that understanding. I must have that mentality. I shouldn't think some other Christians doing it. Because there are people that he is called to reach out to. He's got his own word. I got my own word. We all have our own word. You have your word. Your word is your sphere of contact. Those that are in contact with you are the ones that God will hold you responsible, ultimately responsible for. He will not hold me responsible for those that are in your word. He'll hold you responsible for those that live around you, that work with you and around you, that are in contact with you in business. He'll hold you responsible for them. You are the one that has Christ. You are the one that can make Christ available, irrespective of your problem. You see, those who look at the sun do not see the shadows. If you set your gaze on Christ, you won't have to think about the problems that distract you. That's why we say that soul winning is God's number one job. It's the most important thing in the earth. After you have become a Christian, you are set on a mission. Everyone becomes a missionary to his own word. You're a missionary to your word. You're God sent to your word. I may have been sent to bring the message to you, but I am not sent to take it to your word. You see that? You've got to take it to your word. Who are those who know you? You must be in contact with somebody somewhere. You must be in contact with some people, even if you've never spoken to them. Hey, don't you see them? Don't you hear from them? Could you be so blind to their need? See, a lot of people don't understand that. There's something about passion for Christ and for his saving message. That's why I'm still doing this. Are you listening? That's why I'm still doing this. Because you see, as I preached from street to street, it was not enough. I used to wonder, when will I ever finish this? I got some of my friends to help me. And we'll divide ourselves into groups. Sometimes we went in twos or in threes and then went preaching the gospel. from house to house. And after that, we went to hospitals to preach. The toughest was when I went to psychiatric hospitals. It was terrible. I thought that as soon as I just came, the demons would just cry like, oh, and I was just like, get out of them, get out, get out, get out. And just start preaching to them. No, it was tough. It wasn't that way. It wasn't all of them that had demonic problems. Some of them had been on drugs. Some even pretended until they lost their minds. All kinds of things. You know. But you see, it showed me where the needs of people were. It showed me where the needs of people were. I went from school to school, including children's school, preached to them about Jesus Christ. What I'm saying to you is this. You can't, it's labor. You've got to do something. You can't just be there. You see? You can't just say, well, I've called some people and they didn't come. No. You've got to go out where the sinners are. Sinners generally don't come to church. Some may come to church, but generally, the majority of those we need to reach don't come to church. And the only person that can go to them is the one who was born again, who has seen the light. He's the one that must go to them. You know, we are in a terrible situation today where many Christians think that the preaching of the gospel is left to the minister, the preacher on television. No, but they're wrong. Soul winning is for the everyday Christian. Soul winning is not what we do on television, even though that's wonderful. Soul winning is not what we do on satellite, even though that's wonderful. Soul winning is seeing someone else and bringing Christ to that person and letting Christ stand up in you and look through you and feel through you and talk through you. Where they are in their problems, then it's someone that they can touch, someone that they can see. You can have any image on television, but they want an everyday Christ, and that everyday Christ is you.
Now is the time to take the message beyond your screen and into your world by being a part of the Global Digital Outreach Crusade to reach billions with the gospel right where they are. With the rich training excerpts from WordFest 7, you can organize your own soul-winning outreaches and crusades, launch a digital evangelism campaign, host a viewing party from your mobile devices, stream the teachings in your community, share powerful nuggets and clips across all platforms, and take the gospel boldly to the streets, schools, offices, and beyond. This is your moment. This is the movement. The time is now. Be a part of the global wave of soul winning. Join the Global Digital Outreach Crusade today and reach your world for Christ.
To enlist as a digital crusader, kindly register at gdoc.cflix.org.